Not you, baby. I'm on live. Hey, y'all. I wanted to get on live because I didn't want to break my live stream streak of me been going every day. I've been trying to go 3 times a day. Girl, let me tell you how my day did not go. It's weird. Let me hear put my poll in. You know I be struggling with this. Sick and tired of being. Or did I say are you? Girl, it's me. You'll never know how to get shit on here. Are you? Sick and tired of being. Tired. Oh shit. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. We're just gonna post it. Y'all love using these polls. But you know what I'm trying to say. I didn't sick and tired of being sick and tired. Hey y'all, I just wanted to get on here really quick. If this is your first time seeing me, my name is Sierra Janae. My wife and mama too. Real ghetto right now. I'm eating some McDonald's, y'all. Just let you know what kind of day I done had, baby. I'm eating McDonald's. But every once in a while I love a good little that's gonna fuck up my stomach. But anyways, I get on here pretty much every day to show moms how to start building skills right from their phone. And I want you to vote on this poll right here. I didn't get to finish it. But mama, are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Are you tired of just not it never being enough? Are you tired of not being having your bills on auto pay? Are you tired of just like, damn, I just want some freedom, I just want some peace, I don't want to be stressed the fuck out? Girl, I feel you. I definitely feel you. But first of all, let me shout out one of my y'all, I'm sorry. You know I'm getting. But I really want to say this because if you don't know, I made over 300 and at this point I'm at like I'm at 357. $357,000 in digital marketing. And it's crazy. Every time I be thinking about that, like, it's crazy every time I be thinking about that, y'all, because I'm like, man, why are y'all not starting? What is the problem? And I'm over here in my head, I ain't gonna lie. I just drove back from Chicago, y'all. I got a headache. That's why I'm eating this damn McDonald's. So I couldn't make it all the way home. But shout out to one of my students, McKinley. I helped her put together her offer. And girl, if you come back and watch this live, shout out to you. And my students that I'm working with one on one are killing it, y'all. But I need y'all to hop in NPM, mamas. I need y'all to hop in NPM, y'all. I'm tired. I love working with y'all one on one, but I'm tired. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm tired. But no, shout out to you, sis. She just launched her offer today and already got 5 sales. So I'm so proud of you, sis. I'm so excited. Hey, from Australia, if I got some mamas in the room, put a pink heart in the chat. But if you do not know, I get on here and help moms, whether you're working a 9 to 5, you a stay-at-home mom. I know, girl, I'm having some McDonald's. It's not the best thing, but it lets you know what kind of day I had today, okay? Girl. Been moving all day, ain't posting no content, nothing. Okay. How old do I look? I don't know, love. I'm on here trying to show moms how to get started and building skills online. If that's not something that you're interested in, baby, you can exit left. I'm just letting you know right now because I don't want to waste your time and I don't want you in here. If you need some attention, baby, go post you some content. You get all the attention you want. Ask somebody, put a poll out there. I don't know. Uh hey T, how are you? Hey John. Hey Dr. Jonathan. I just posted pancakes. Oh, yum, exciting. But I'm looking for the mamas. If you are new to this live or if this is your first time ever being in my live, first of all, put new so I know. Because I want to let y'all know how this goes, okay? Again, if you're a weirdo, I'm telling you right now, this live ain't for you, okay? If you want some attention, go get you some attention, go post you some content. I don't know why I still got my seatbelt on. Hey, is it Shari? Hey, sis, are you a mom? Let me know if you a mom in the chat, y'all. But do I got some mamas in here that's just sick and tired of being sick and tired? Do I got some mamas in here that's just tired of it never being enough? Tired of you wanting to do things, wanting to go on vacation, wanting to put your bills on auto pay, but it's just like, damn, I can only sign up for so much overtime. I can only do so much. I didn't try this, I didn't try that, and the shit don't ever work. Is that y'all? Is that y'all? Let me know in the chat. Okay, love. We not on here talking about Donald Trump, so I don't understand why you on here even commenting that. Again, y'all be wanting attention so bad. Go post you some content and go get paid for it. Why you in my live talking about that? Hmm, I'm not dropping, babe. I'm a mom. I have one beautiful daughter. She's turning 7. Oh, 1st of May. Oh, is she? So she must be. Is she in kindergarten then? Kindergarten going to 1st grade. I love that. I love when they at that age when they start getting independent. I got my toddler in the back. But if you don't know, sis, I'm a mom and I got started with digital products back in 2024. And girl, I was broke, living paycheck to paycheck, but I wanted more for myself. I wanted to be able to do things for my kids because having that baby, especially when it comes to our girls, right? Grade 1, okay, that's what I thought. I was like either kindergarten or 1st grade, right? But that feeling of just like as a mom, I think one thing that we all kind of feel like, right? We want our kids to have a better childhood than what we had, even if you did have a good child. Now, my childhood was a little fucked up, okay? I definitely had trauma, definitely had trauma. And I've always had this guilt of just like, man, I want to give my kids more. I want to give my kids more. But it's like, sometimes you reach this plateau in your life where it's like, damn, I'm trying everything. I done tried this. I done tried that and watched some tutorials. I done did this, right? Do I got any mamas in here that feel that way? That feel that way? Hey, is it Ademi? I love you too. She was 9. Oh, sweet baby. I love we just love our babies and stuff like that. But basically, long story short, y'all, I'm gonna get on here and just kind of explain what I do. But I was so tired, so frustrated. My husband was working 2 full-time jobs, and I needed a way to make more money. It was never enough. I was tired of literally working just to pay bills. That's all I was doing, working to pay bills, working to pay bills. Me and my husband never went on vacations. We never were able to do anything. And I'm just like, there has to be more in life than this, right? And so I started dibbling dabbling in so many different side hustles. And like it was hard for me to stay consistent because I wasn't clear on what I was doing. Fast forward to May of 2024, I found digital marketing, and y'all, this is when everything changed for me. And it's so crazy because if you are someone who's like tried so many things and you're just at that point where it's just like, only thing that's out here is to work a motherfucking job. I'm telling you, that's not the truth. That's not it. And there's a reason why you came across this live today, because I know you've been praying for an opportunity. I know you've been praying and you've been asking God, like, I want more. I'm willing to do the work. What I gotta do. And so I got started with Done For You digital marketing. Y'all, when I started, I was completely broke. I really didn't even have the money to start, but something told me to start. And I'm so glad that I did because it changed everything for me. Like I said, literally living paycheck to paycheck while my husband was working 2 full-time jobs. That had me feeling like I was a single mom and that like I ain't signed up for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to anybody that's a single mom, but I ain't signed up for this shit. I was just like, baby, I can't raise these kids by myself. Baby, I'm still a kid myself. I'm trying to figure this out. You know what I'm saying? At 30. You know what I mean? No, but for real. And so I took a chance on myself. I prayed about it and I took that leap of faith, y'all, and everything changed. Literally my first 23 days in digital marketing, I made my first 15K, the most money I ever made. And if y'all don't know what digital marketing is, it's something that you do every single day, and especially my mamas, okay? So like I said, if I got some mamas in the room and you just now coming up in here and you trying to figure out what I'm talking about, I'm talking about the things that you're doing every single day that you're not getting paid for. Sis, every time you refer something, an experience, a product, a movie, anything, that is marketing and you're not getting paid for it. Why? Why? If you have a phone and Wi-Fi and you reposting Cardi B new hairline, you reposting this, you reposting that, and people are clicking on it, that is marketing. So anybody that thinks that digital marketing is a scam, that is too good to be true, baby, you're scamming yourself. Okay. So what I did was I got started with a course where I started learning information from it. I had honestly I was shooting real low in the beginning, y'all. I was just like, God, if you just send me an extra $1,000 a month, that could really help us and supplement us. And yeah, my husband might still have to work them 2 jobs, but at least it'll be something where it's like, damn, we ain't working and just all of our money is gone. Had no idea when I got into this that I didn't have to show my face. I started being a faceless marketer, y'all. I was literally somebody, a whole white woman online posting content and literally following what this program told me to do step by step. And I started actually reaping the benefits. And it was so crazy because my mindset had been fucked up for so long, which a lot of y'all mindsets be thinking, oh, it's too good to be true. There's no way that this can happen. Y'all always been, you tried things and it didn't work, or you wasn't consistent at it. And you're just so like, if it was that easy, everybody would be doing it. I used to be the exact same way too, right? But after I made my first $500 online, not showing my face, thank you, Lamel. I was like, I felt guilty. I was like, there's no way that I didn't create nothing I'm literally just following directions and I made $500 and I'm not even showing my face. It flipped me out. But from that moment then on, I just knew that if I can make $500 one time, I could do it again and I could do it again and I could do it again and I can do it again. And that's exactly what I did, and then fast forward like 9 months in my journey of reselling a product that I didn't even create, just something that I learned from and I implemented the skills inside. I made my first 6 figures. And nobody in my family had ever made 6 figures before. Like that was kind of unheard of. Pretty much everybody in my family has always lived paycheck to paycheck. And it was something that kind of I grew up, thinking that was normalized. Well, it's a blessing just to say that you got money to pay your bills. When in reality, no. If you want to do the things that you want to do, if you want to drive a certain car, if you want to live a certain type of way, if you want to travel, if you want to eat a certain type of way, dress a type, you are entitled to that. Whatever it is that you desire and that you want, you can have that shit. But are you willing to do the work to get it? And once I kind of like open my eyes to that, and I'm so grateful to be a part of a community that kind of helped me understand that. Because like I said, I was just shooting to make extra $1,000 a month. Do I got any mamas in the room that just be like, hey, an extra 1,000 would be helpful? That would help me out so much. That would supplement my bills. Maybe I can finally put my bills on auto pay. Do I have any moms in the room right now that feel that way? Because I want to let you know, sister, that is so possible. And honestly, you should be shooting higher for that. I tell all my students to be shooting for that, so much more than that too. I just had a student that I work with her one on one, and I helped her put together her offer. She's a mom, and she just literally launched her product today. We've been working on it for a while. We've been working on it for a while, but she finally launched it today, and she's already at 5 sales, y'all. At 5 sales, and that's what I'm saying. This is the power of digital marketing. Okay, so rather you're someone who's like, hey, I can create something. I got skills. I got things that people always ask me for, or if you want to start the way that I did, like I said, I started broke. I started on a payment plan, but I started. The point was I started. Okay. A lot of y'all sit back and watch so many people create their dream lives right in front of you. But what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you going to sit back and just watch somebody literally when you can be doing the steps, when you can be doing the work? Or are you just going to be like, you know what? Fuck that. If she could do it, I could do it. She's not better than me. You know what I mean? A lot of us, have this thing about this guilt of like, I used to always say, like, well, I don't want to say out loud that I think I'm the best mom, but I do. I think I'm the best motherfucking mom. That ain't got nothing to do with you. If you offended by that, then baby, that's you being insecure. But all of us should feel this way, right? And as a mom, we problem solve and we figure things out every single day. So why we can't run a business? And once I figure that out in my head, baby, I'll be a hairstylist. I'll be a motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, a cook, a tutor. You know what I'm saying? I do as moms, you do all of these different things every single day. And you think that you can't run a business, especially a done for you business? Why not? Who told you that? You know? And for a lot of us, like I said, it kind of stems from our childhood. It kind of just stems from the people that we're around, our communities that we're around. I am delusional, baby, about Jesus because he can do it all. You're absolutely right, GD. Thank you for noticing that. Because I wouldn't have the things that I have. I wouldn't be driving my dream cars. I wouldn't be just leaving my luxury apartment in Chicago. I wouldn't be able to travel whenever I wanted to if I wasn't delusional. So you're absolutely right. I'm glad you said that. And a lot of y'all, that's what y'all need to be. Y'all see, y'all didn't got so comfortable with normalizing. Oh, I just work to pay bills. That's all money is for. That's all money is for. And it's like you got to change that shit, y'all. We literally, tomorrow's not promised for any of us. So what are you doing differently? How are you moving differently to get out of your situation? I used to always say, oh, woe is me. Woe is me. I just, it's just hard. Maybe God just forgot about me. But no, I said no. Failure's not an option. I'm not giving myself plan B, and this shit gonna work. And that's exactly what I did with digital marketing. And once I scaled my business to my first 6 figures, I was like, if I can do this shit, other moms should be doing this too. Because what mom doesn't want to be present with her babies? What mom doesn't want to have slow mornings? Do I have any moms in here that want to have slow mornings, that want to be able to take they babies to Disney all inclusive whenever they want? Do I have moms in here that want to, spend a bag on their baby and not have to second guess themselves or be looking at their bank account? Because I just want to let you know that's very much possible because that's the life that I get to live now. That's literally the life that I get to live now, all because I bet it on myself. All because I said, you know what? Again, I'm not going to give myself plan B. This is the last side hustle that I got in me to try, and this shit gonna work. And it works, y'all. It worked. A lot of y'all be like, well, what if it doesn't work? But what if it does? What if it does? What's holding you back from learning something? You'll be so quick to sign up for a job. You got to go learn the skills to do that job. They train you. You go through orientation. How is this any different? A lot of y'all will go, well, it's cringe. It's cringe. I'm not about to be posting no content. I'm not about to be doing none of that. But you don't think it's cringe going to go DoorDash and be serving people all day? That's cringy. You don't think it's cringe to be going and doing Instacart? That's fucking. I mean, I get it. Do what you got to do to get what you can to get by. But at the end of the day, that's cringy as well too. But you get on this internet every day and you watch people. You literally watch people for years, months, and you still haven't did anything. Why? You're scared what somebody's gonna say? Are they paying your bills? Are they gonna give you the lifestyle that you want? Who fucking cares? Just like people get on here and say all type of things and sideways about me, doesn't matter. You're still broke. Because if you really had some shit going on, you wouldn't be locked in watching me, right? And so, uh, like I said, once I discovered that, baby, can you still hear it? What happened to the movie? Okay. Sorry, y'all know it's getting dark, but I just like I had to get on live today because I had to do my live stream. But girl, like I said, I've been running back and forth. But once I like I said, if this is your first time seeing me or if you're just coming in live, I show people how to get started with digital marketing and affiliate marketing. But yeah, y'all, once I scaled my business to my first six figures and I started helping so many women and so many moms, and again, y'all, when I started, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I just was like, okay, I'm gonna follow this structure, I'm gonna follow this system, and hopefully this shit gonna work. And it did. And so then when people started asking me for my help, I would literally be like, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is how I'm doing it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Boom. And when I would help them, they would get they sale. 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 They would get the sale. I'm like, oh damn, maybe this is not no, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. At first, I was like, well, maybe I did. Maybe I just finally looked up. Maybe God just finally just looked out. But it was no, it was all about having a system. It was all about having structure. And if you follow it, you can do the exact same thing too. It wasn't about me having going viral because I never went viral for talking about digital marketing. It wasn't about me having a large following because I never had a large following. Still don't have a large following, right? It was about that I learned skills, I implemented them, I followed a system, and I reaped the benefits straight up. There's nothing else to it. There's nothing more to it. But once I learned that, I said, damn, I want to help other moms, be able to experience this and do this too. Because like I said, what mom doesn't want to be present with her kids? I pulled my son out of school, it started homeschooling him because I wanted to be with my kids. This is the life that I always imagined growing up as a person that grew up in foster care and you know what I'm saying, and in the system. I was like, I want more, you know what I'm saying? I want him to have more than what I had. I didn't even want kids, to be honest with y'all, right? But I had them, you know what I'm saying? I love my babies. Um, Put some leave-in conditioner on your edges so they can go, okay, thank you, babe. I'll go get some, okay? Are you getting money though, sis? Why are you worried about my edges for? That's what I'm saying. Y'all be so worried about the wrong things. And it's like, what are you in here for? Why are you watching me for? Are you getting some money, sis? Why don't you create a conditioner or something like that to help me grow my edges? I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? But I got some edges though. They just look a little thin. I don't know why they be looking like that on camera, but I really do, y'all. I don't know why they be looking like that. But for real though. I'm just trying to help, no shade. I get it, sis, but that's not what I'm on here talking about. If I was saying, hey, can somebody give me a remedy to help me grow my hair, then that would be for you to comment. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all be wasting time. Are you out here getting money? Like I said, if you really want to help people, create a conditioner since you offering advice. That's all I'm saying. Like that's what I be saying. Like y'all just we gotta make it make sense. Y'all sitting up here watching me and trying to tell me, but again, baby, I can go get some fake edges if I want. At least I got the money to do it. Do you? You know what I mean? So again, if you're not a mom, why are you in here? You just sitting here watching, and that's what I'm doing. Y'all watching, y'all watching, y'all watching, y'all still broke. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're not working. You're not putting in the work. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Do I have anybody in here that actually want to learn how to build high income skills so you don't have to worry about how you gonna eat tomorrow, so you don't have to worry about your bills getting cut off? A lot of people be that's one thing that I've noticed. People that always want to say something about somebody else be the brokest people, be the most miserablest people, be the most unlucky people. What are you doing? Help me understand. Huh? Quiet is it's quiet now. You ain't got nothing to say? Hey Shira. But yeah, so once I like I said, y'all, once I scaled my business and then I made my second six figures, I was like, man, hell yeah. And I was terrified, y'all. So I decided to create my own community. And that's exactly what I did. I created a community. It's called the Mompreneur Method. And I help moms start their digital marketing business. Like I said, I just had a mom literally who just launched her offer today and was terrified, was scared. I'm like, girl, you got this. You got this. This shit gonna work because she's a teacher. And I'm like, girl, like, think about what people are always coming and asking y'all for. That's your offer that you could be making a lot of money from. The things that you are passionate about, that you always talking about, you should be making money from it. And there's nothing wrong with it, y'all. Like I said, this world is going to shit. Maybe they probably trying to push us back into slavery. Why are you not creating something of your own so you can live your best life and do the things that you want to do? How much you got in the bank? Baby, I'm sure more than you. I'm sure. I'm sure more than you. Can you go get 100K out of the bank right now? Because I can pull up to this bank right now and go get it. Bands. Can you do that? Sounds like a pyramid scheme. Most broke-minded people think that way. And that's why you'll continue to stay broke. And y'all, that's the thing that y'all have to learn. Money makers are risk takers. Any wealthy person that you know, they gonna invest their money. Broke people, save your money, keep it in the bank, or whatever like that. But I use my money to make me more money. When I made my first 6 figures, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna maybe I'm not even gonna lie to you. Definitely tricked some money, y'all. Bought my dream car cash, paid cash for my Range Rover, got the title to it. Who can say that? Who can say that? Bought my it helped my husband invest in his business so he can start his dispensary. Who can say that? Bought my just recently, just a few months ago, closed on my dream luxury apartment in Chicago. Who can say that? So again, you up in here worried about what I'm doing when you should be trying to get this knowledge and learn. But again, you still here though. So I'll keep talking to you. Are you a mom, sis? Would you like to learn? Would you like to learn, Lillian? Miss Lillian, would you like to learn, baby? Since you so concerned about me. Because I got time today, girl. I got time. What you finna get into? I ain't about to get into nothing, y'all. Like I said, I just came back from Chicago. I'm about to go in here and get these groceries. I ain't even gonna lie, but I like to, like I said, I like to get on here every day. But it's just sad, y'all. And this is the thing I was when I was talking to one of my students earlier today. And shout out to Jamaica. I was talking to her and I said the exact same thing though too. Y'all want to know why it's called the 1%ers? Because 99% of motherfuckers ain't gonna do the work. 99% of y'all are gonna be miserable, be trying to be worried what somebody else is doing, what they got on. I don't give a fuck about what somebody else is doing or whatever. Bitch, are you getting money? Are you changing your life? Are you making an impact? Are you transforming people? If not, fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Like wholeheartedly, with love. You know what I'm saying? What'd you say? I just troll pretty black women don't get in your feelings. I can see that and that's the thing. And you're a black woman. That's so sad when you should be trying to uplift somebody and help somebody. But again, you'll probably stay miserable, broken, unlucky forever. So again, do something about it and actually try to transform people's lives because I'm telling you, it will really change your life. You know what I'm saying? Again, a lot of people love to watch me because I'm gonna motivate you and inspire you or whatever, but really do the work. You know what I'm saying? I'll be happy to help you get started. I help non-moms as well too. But again, I know people love my energy and they love to be in a room with me and stuff like that. I'm used to it. I'm used to, you know what I'm saying, haters. I'm used to miserable and broke people again. But I'm here to try to motivate you and tell you you can have more. If you give your life to God, baby, open up that Bible and read and see that God wants you to be abundant. God wants you to live a prosperous life. I'm telling you, you'll be like, damn, why wasn't I doing it? Y'all, that's really the cheat code. Sorry, y'all, it's getting dark in here. Like I said, I had to pull over because I couldn't break my live stream. But do I have any moms in the room? Any moms in the room, y'all? It's dark as hell. I ain't got my little ring light. Again, y'all, I literally just got off the highway. Let me see. Okay, I can't give the lighting what I need to see. Yes. I can't. The fact the fact that you said I just troll pretty black women, that's so sad that you're so miserable. Like, I'm gonna pray for you, sis. Like, you could be doing so much more with your time and your energy, and that's why I be like, man, that slave mentality, that what is it called, the crabs in the bucket. You know what I mean? So many of y'all have that, and again, that's why you'll stay in the same spot forever. But if I have some moms, and I know a lot of people come back and watch my live. Again, shout out to McKinley for getting her sales. She already made 5 sales today, y'all. And I'm telling y'all, lock in and learn a skill. Lock in and change your life. There's nothing wrong with working your 9 to 5. And that's another thing, y'all. I still work my 9 to 5. People think that I'm crazy, baby. I pull up in the nicest car on the motherfucking parking lot. You know why? Because there's nothing like having stability. Because anything could disappear tomorrow. Anything could happen tomorrow. The internet could disappear tomorrow. But guess what? I still got my backup plan. I still got this business. 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 You know why? Because I locked in and I learned a skill. And once you learn branding, marketing, sales psychology, messaging, learn how people buy, that changes everything for you. Changes everything for you. And you can literally do anything. It's funny how crazy just how crazy how God works, y'all. Literally the apartment building that I have my apartment in Chicago, something just told me today randomly. And the crazy thing about it is I would never approach nobody, especially like when I'm not made up and stuff like that, because pretty privilege is a thing. You know what I'm saying? When I look a little dusty, like I said, I've been moving around all day. But like I just literally landed a brand sponsorship with the twin apartment. And this is what I mean when I be saying high income skills. Y'all be so fixated on selling a course, selling a course, selling a course, but it's more than that. Something just told me, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go up. excuse me, I'm gonna go up to the desk and be like, because I had noticed that like I said, the apartment that I stay in, they also have like rentals, or they do like extended stays and stuff like that in a sister building. So I was like, man, I'm about to go in here and just like say something, because I had noticed on their YouTube like they don't have no presence on there. So I was like, I'm about to just go in here and talk my shit again. Not made up, not cute or whatever, but shit, I do this. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm true to this. So I literally just landed, y'all, just straight up just landed a $10,000 sponsorship from just me just saying like, hey, well, one, I live in a sister building, but I'm like, hey, I just noticed that y'all not really posting content on y'all YouTube page. The content that y'all do have on there, y'all not really getting no views. Would y'all like me to start, you know what I'm saying? Y'all need somebody or whatever. And I mean, I'm talking about not no email, not no DM, just me saying this to the person. Boom, they get me in contact with the marketing director. I talk to them, tell them what I could do or whatever. Didn't even get to say a number. And if I was, the crazy thing about it was I would have been like $5,000 or something like that, because that's usually like my, starting rate for like, whatever. Dude was like, nah, we'll pay you 10. This is what I mean when I say, high income skills. If you do not learn high income skills, you're going to stay broke forever. That job is cute or whatever. Baby, use your job to pay your bills. But that life that you want to live, that freedom that you want to have, that peace that you want to have, that dream car that you want to drive, that apartment that you want to get, that motherfucking vacation that you want to go on, that all inclusive, you been baby, learn these high income skills. So do I have any moms before like I said, y'all, it's dark as hell. I'm a girl that doesn't like a good light. I don't like a good non-lighting live. But like I said, I had to get on here. I had to go on here. I had to get on here, and like I said, look how many people. 64% of people said that y'all not sick and tired of being sick and tired. That's why I said y'all gonna stay broke forever. That's so unfortunate for you. Cause man, I'm telling you, I remember when I thought all I could have was literally just enough to pay my bills, and I thought that was just what life is. Now I get to do whatever I want to do. Now I can hop on a flight whenever I want to hop on a flight. Now I can literally spend whatever I want to spend and not be, oh, let me move some money over to my account. Y'all, that's not living. Stop living to literally pay bills and actually change your life. Learn these high income skills. I'm gonna link everything down below. If you want to learn how to get started, you can actually check out the videos on my YouTube channel, y'all. For the motherfuckers that think shit is a pyramid scheme or whatever, do you really think I would be doing the same shit for 2 years if it was a pyramid scheme? Make it make sense, okay? Again, y'all, I do again, a lot of my students that I work with on 101, like I said, y'all, I'm tired. I can't keep doing this 101 shit, y'all. But I want to see y'all win. I really do. I want to see each and every one of y'all win. I want y'all to live the life that y'all want, especially for y'all babies, because they deserve it. They deserve to see a mom who's happy, who's not stressed out, who's not trying to figure out and calculate shit behind the scenes on how she gonna get a meal. That's not fucking living. So change your situation, change your mindset, and again, be a blessing to other people. That's really why I do this shit. Because honestly, I could disappear from this motherfucker any day, and I'd be like, man, I'd be this close. I'd be this close. But I love pouring into other women. I love pouring into moms, because if I can do this shit and I can, live this life, so can you, sis. But it's, sometimes it takes for some of us, somebody else pouring into us. And that's why when you get started with me, you get me as your coach, you get me as your mentor, you get my phone number, and I'm gonna walk you through step by step, okay? I literally hold your hand through the whole process. But again, like, you gotta want this shit for yourself. You gotta want to change your situation. If you don't, you can't sit up here and be like, oh, woe is me. I wish I had more. I wish God would send me more. God wants you to move. God wants you to move. God wants you. God keeps putting opportunities in front of you, but you talking about you scared. You scared. Why would God give you a business idea but not give you the clients, not give you the customers? So stop making excuses and just fucking start. Again, I started broke. I started unhappy. I started scared. I started with no confidence, but I still did the shit anyway. And the life that I get to live, like I said, I'm not even the type of person, y'all. I never pop my shit online, because I'm like, I don't never want nobody to feel, because I know that feeling, right? Like, damn, I'm behind. Damn, I'm not where I need to be. So I try not to even flex or nothing like that. But a bitch could. A bitch was broke as hell. Like, I'm talking about, y'all, when I would get paid on Friday, that's why I'm like, man, every Friday I'd be like, man, thank you, God. Thank you, God. All I can say is thank you, God. Okay. I'm not a mom, but I'm sick and tired of being fucking tired. No, for real, Summer. Hey, and you can get started too. You can start with the exact program that I started with, Summer, and learn these skills and lock in. But y'all, the real tea is having a motherfucker in your corner that's gonna support you and pour into you all. And that's what I do. If I don't know if I got any of my students in this live right now, or if you coming back and watching, that's what I do, y'all. Again, I don't be popping my shit like how I need to, but I'm gonna start popping my shit like how I need to, y'all. You ain't gonna find another me. You ain't gonna find another me that pouring. Y'all, I literally just had a student that just started. She just fucking started. Just fucking started. We launched her offer. Got every one of my students that I'd be like, man, launch your own shit again. Y'all can start with reselling the course if you want to do that, cool. But a lot of y'all got these motherfucking talents, y'all got these skills, and y'all not using them, and you could be getting paid for them. Why are you sitting back and watching somebody else? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Like, it's broke. You too comfortable with being broke. Why are you not uncomfortable? Why are you not getting uncomfortable? Why are you so afraid to go learn some shit, but you ain't afraid to go sign up for school? I'm gonna go sign up for school so I can go get this shit. The fuck for? To pay it back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Go out here and again, either start with a course like how I did, because that's what I did, y'all, and I ain't gonna lie. Fell in love with the shit, got addicted. Motherfuckers be like, why do you always get on live and say the same thing? Bitch, if you was making $3,000 a day getting on live, wouldn't you? If you was getting people to, y'all, I sell a course that literally everything that I tell you one-on-one. Everything that I tell y'all in my one-on-ones. I don't know why. I mean, again, thank you, Jesus. Look, I appreciate all my people that sign up for one-on-ones. But y'all, I literally lately have been selling, like, doing $2,000 days just from doing one-on-ones with people. Just from working with people one-on-one. Everything that's inside that I talk about inside of my one-on-ones is inside of my course. Okay. So if you are a mom and you want to get started, I put everything in there. I pour everything in there. But again, I don't know why people just prefer to work with me one-on-one. But y'all, everything that I tell you is from the course that I learned from. That's why I sell the same 2 courses. Start with that. Okay? Stop being scared to invest in yourself, y'all. I almost didn't do it. I started with a course, did not have the money to do it, did it anyway, and fast forward, a bitch is almost at $360,000. Little old me from Indiana, a girl that grew up in the system, that was in the Guardian's home, that grew up with abandonment issues or whatever. Don't fuck with my family because they ain't shit, and they mindsets is fucked up, and I always felt like I was different and I deserved more and I was gonna have more, and I do. But again, ain't nobody handing me shit. I went out here and got this shit myself. Okay. So again, if I can do that, y'all can do that too. So if I got anybody that wants to lock in, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop the link, or you can just click the link in my bio. All right. I ain't got a lot of shit on my page because I don't need to sell a lot of shit. Okay. Again, I don't open up all my one-on-ones. If you are interested in one-on-one, you can email me. But I'm telling you right now, it's $2,000 to lock in with me for 30 days. I help you build your offer. I really build your offer for you, but I help you build your offer. And you can you launch that bitch, hey, 30 days out. But y'all, I'm telling y'all, digital marketing, digital products, I don't care what nobody, as a bitch that does Airbnb, all the different businesses that I do right now. And that's what I be saying when y'all be like, I don't have the time. There's no fucking bitch. I drive back and forth from Chicago. I drive back and forth from Ohio. I still work my 9 to 5. I have my own community. I mentor people. I coach people. I don't know what the fuck you talking about when you saying I don't have the time. Bitch, I don't have the time. But somehow I still make it work. Okay. And I'm still a mom. I'm still a wife. So miss me with that. You know what I mean? No, I'm not. But since I got family up in here, are you from Gary, girl? You from Gary? Look, I just came up from there. Like I said, I just drove back from Chicago. Summer. Um, cause I'm in Indiana though. I live in Indianapolis, but I live back and forth between Indianapolis and Chicago. Is that where you from, sis? But do I have anybody, y'all, before I get off here? I'm sorry, y'all, the lighting looks so bad. Sis, we going into the store now? Okay, yeah, I didn't even eat this McDonald's because it was terrible. I just needed to put something on my stomach. We're gonna go into the store now. Cause it's dark. Y'all there? Let me know. Do I got anybody in here that want to learn? I'm sorry that this poll is. Let me hang up. Let me how I do it. I'm about to get up here. I can't, babe. It's okay, Mom. I got you blue toy. Get the blue toy. Girl, I ain't getting no bluey toy today. It's all my. Cause you didn't do what I told you to do. No, he's right there. You didn't do what I asked you to do, Zyla. Okay, how do I? Okay, there we go. I think I hung up. Okay, y'all, what y'all say? That's crazy. That 60% of y'all ain't sick and tired of being insane. But that's what I'm saying. It's sad. Like, I was watching. I can't think of the guy's name, but like, again, y'all, it's so crazy that motherfuckers ain't gonna learn these skills, but it's like your job gonna fuck around and replace you, and you gonna be like, damn, I wish I would have just learned these skills. And that's what I'm saying. Like, at my job, they was talking about, like, and it's crazy how people like, oh my god, we don't want to use AI. Like, I can't believe it's coming. It's coming. What are you gonna do about it? You better lock in and learn. I know Firehead when I see one. That's why I said I'm not a fire. No, I just honestly I'm not. Like, I'm not. It's just I just I have this thing. Honestly, I used to be a really big pushover. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get off. But like, I pour into people so much, y'all, and it's like that shit be draining as hell that you don't want more for yourself. I can't make you want this shit for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, as a person, y'all, I'm telling you, Ain't nobody ever been broker than me. And the fact that I was able to change my situation around, like the fact, like I just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I know people will sit back and literally watch people. Baby, you could have been using that time to build you something. You could have been up. People literally, oh girl, I've been watching you for 6 months, bitch. I done made 70K. Like what? What you could have? I mean, even if you ain't made that, you could have made a portion of that. I'm sure extra $1,000, $2,000, you would be happy. Why are you not? Y'all, we got access to the internet and the shit is free. I ain't talking about running no ads or nothing. I'm talking about literally you locking in, learning the skill and using it. Like I really, and that's what I'm saying. I'm laughing that you said I'm a hothead. Now, really, y'all really don't be seeing me go out because I be like, what is wrong with you? Like, what? I don't get it. Oh my gosh, I can't. Bitch, do you not want freedom? Do you not want peace? Do you not want to be able to do like I love telling my kids. I never have to tell my kids. I mean, I just told her ass no because she don't deserve the shit, okay? She didn't do what I asked her to do today. But like I love that I just remember like literally I'm at Meijer right here and I'm about to go in the store. And I remember when I literally was like, man, God, I just wish I had enough where like I could just get my baby some cute dresses. Dresses that cost $10, bitch. I have it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, like God, just please just elevate me and put me in a space of like where I can do this. And again, a lot of y'all be praying and just asking God to fix some shit, but you ain't doing no kind of work. You ain't did shit. Like you haven't did anything. You're like, God, why? Why is it not happening for me? Meanwhile, you ain't doing nothing. You ain't even tried. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, and it's just, it gets frustrating because again, I pour into people all day. I try to like, cause I'm like, man, you could do this shit. You can fucking. I don't know how else to say it. Again, is it shit a get rich quick scheme? No, I'm not saying that. But like, I literally have students that have been starting y'all like they and again, this is really what like a bitch be wanting to disappear so bad. Like I really do. Like I really. But I'm like I'm too committed. I'm too. I'm in this now. You know what I'm saying? I can't. You know what I mean? Too many people counting on me. But I'm just like. That's how good. That's how good I am because I'm like, man, I took the shit, I ran with it. I took the shit, I ran with it. And I'm like, you wouldn't, y'all I got my oldest student, 67 years old, scaled her business to $80,000. Never used a computer. Y'all on this motherfucking internet on your phone every day and you're not using it to make you some money, but you're complaining. And then you want to sit and be like, she not all that. She thinks she better than, bitch, she is better than you because you're not doing shit. Like, what do you mean? But all right, y'all. Like I said, the lighting looks terrible, and I'm gonna get off here. But if you do want to, if you do want to learn a skill, and I'm not a hothead for real, I love Jesus. Okay, that's one thing you're gonna learn about me. If you get me as your coach, as your mentor, or whatever like that, like for real, I'm a poor. Anybody knows if I had any of my students in the room right now, but hopefully they working, hopefully they building them offers, hopefully they getting ready to launch and actually make some money this weekend because it's the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all, I'm just saying like especially as a black female, especially as a black woman, and how they always trying to come for us and how we're so fucking mistreated. Bitch, you better get this shit. You better live your motherfucking best life. You better do the things that you want to do for your babies, because why not? Because nobody else is gonna fucking help you. Nobody else is gonna come and save your ass. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm so grateful for my husband because he literally is my only support system. Like literally. And that's why I had to cut all my family off, cut all my friends off. And that was the best fucking thing that I did. Going into a season of isolation is the thing that changed my life because I'm like, man, a lot of y'all got the potential. A lot of y'all got the skills. A lot of y'all are capable, but y'all let the motherfuckers that y'all around talk y'all out of some shit. Girl, you really gonna try to do that? Bitch, you really about to try to launch that business? Oh, okay. Your little weak ass business. No, bitch, you're just mad because you won't do shit. You're just mad because you're scared. You're just mad because you don't have no fucking ambition or whatever like that, and you want to stay stuck. And that's the thing. It's fucking lonely. It's lonely as hell at the motherfucking top. But bitch, I'd rather be lonely and paid, and I can do whatever. Baby, my kids are my best friend. Okay, ain't that right, sis? You my bestie? Sis, are you my bestie? That's right. Okay, period. But all right, y'all, I'm gonna link everything down below. Sorry, this life was a little ghetto, but y'all, I'm a little fired up. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, because I'm like, man, y'all got, bro, y'all see who the fuck is in office? Y'all better get this shit while you can before they, I'm telling y'all, I'm not going into slavery. I'm not. I'm not doing it. Baby, I'm gonna fly the fuck up out of here. That's why I'm working on my dual citizenship, and that shit takes time. Work getting up out of here. They done fucked up Dubai for me, so a bitch gotta figure something else out. You know what I'm saying, baby? We going to Africa or something, because try me if you want to. I'm up out of here. But seriously, if you want to learn high income skills, mom, I'm telling you, it will change your life, and it literally sets you up to never ever have to worry about money again. And I'm not just saying reselling a course. I'm saying learning skills so you can build your own offer, so you can launch your own shit. There's nothing like having ownership. There's nothing like having your own, because when you do, you can move on your own time. You can operate on your own time. You're not begging nobody. Hey, can I get PTO because da, da, da. Bitch, I'm not explaining to you why I'm taking off. Bitch, I'm taking off. fuck it, I'll take a point if I need to. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. And again, the life that you want to live, y'all, is running parallel to you right the fuck now. But until you step into that identity of that person, until you actually change your ways, change your daily routines, you're gonna stay in the same fucking place. Stop being a scary bitch and just fucking start. Okay. If you need help getting started, feel free to shoot me an email, whatever like that. I'd be happy to help you get started. I ain't really on Instagram like that now. I just been on YouTube. That's why I said I couldn't break my my live stream a streak or whatever like that. But if you want to get started, like I said, I built an amazing program for moms where I pour into you, I love on you, but also I show you how to build high income skills. Okay, you get a system structure, so you're never confused, you're never stuck. So if that's something that you're interested in, like I said, I'm gonna link it down below. It's called NPM, and you can get started today. You literally can start for $0 down. Y'all bitches won't even start for $0 down, which is insane to me. You still scared for $0 a down. You could be up by now, but you scared. But again, nothing will change, bitch, if you don't change. Okay. So again, if you want to learn more, or again, if you want to start with the exact same program that I learned from, that taught me everything that I know, it's called Digital Wealth Academy. I'll have everything linked down below in the replay of this live. Or like I said, you can click the link in my bio and take you straight to my site. But again, y'all, your summer, your motherfucking Christmas could look a lot different if you locked in and learned some shit today and created your own offer. Bitch, I don't care if you was selling 20s. Like I said, my student she literally just launched her product today, and like I said, already made 5 sales from a person that was like, girl, I've been literally, and again, she started with different courses or whatever like that, not my courses or whatever like that, was confused, was stuck. I said, girl, you need to be doing your own thing. You need to be doing your own thing. And I say this to a lot of women a lot of the time. Some of y'all got higher ambitions than reselling the course. Some of y'all have bigger purposes than reselling the course. Okay. Y'all got skills, y'all got talents, y'all got shit that people always asking y'all for. If you don't tap in and use that shit to get paid, bitch, what is wrong with you? Why? Do you want to be at your job forever for 40 years and then retire and go be a Walmart greeter? Is that what you want to do? And as soon as I'm telling you, as soon as she launched her, I said, I told you, and it happens like that every time, every fucking time. I know what I'm doing, y'all. I've been doing this for a minute, okay? I really am. Again, I'm not one of, oh girl, I'm a coach C or nothing. Bitch, I'm none of that. I'm me. I'm Sierra Janae, bitch. I'm a wife and mama too. A bitch that was tired of being broke, tired of never not having enough, tired of telling my kids no. I locked in, learned a skill, and my life completely fucking changed. I'm out here living my fucking dream life, okay? Ghetto as hell. Love me some Jesus, okay? But out here doing the things that I want to. Bitch, if I want to go, me and my husband was just saying the other day, he wanted to go out to LA. I said, fucking book it. You know how good of a feeling that fucking is when a bitch used to have to put that on a payment plan. A bitch used to have to put groceries on the payment plan, damn near. Like the fuck, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. But all right, y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. Okay, girl. Everything will be linked down below. Sorry, this live was ghetto and a little rough, but again, consistency is key. Bye bye. Bye.